Well, it was a call that shined the spotlight on the 911 system, a 911 call that was not passed on to the proper authorities, raising questions about whether it could have saved a kidnapped woman's life. Since that 2008 ordeal, Denise Amber Lee's husband has been fighting to reform the 911 system, looking to make sure that what happened to his family will never happen again. SNN Local News 6 reporter Grant Boxleitner has more on his successful call for change.
Nate Lee has been pushing for 911 system reform throughout the state ever since wife Denise Amber Lee was kidnapped, raped, and murdered in Northport in 2008. Wednesday, he reflected on the long journey.
It's amazing that it takes a tragedy like my wife's death to get some kind of change like this, but we're just really excited that, you know, Denise's death isn't going to be completely in vain.
Lee joined State Senator Nancy Dietert and State Rep Ken Roberson at the Gulf Coast Community Foundation of Venice to celebrate passage of the new bill. Dietert sponsored the bill in the state Senate.
Everyone on the street recognizes the flaws in the system because of the Denise Amber Lee tragedy, and every average citizen would want to see some improvements in safety.
The Gulf Coast Community Foundation also paid for a study that showed inconsistencies in the state's 911 system.
Number one, the lack of mandatory training standards, the lack of uniform training standards, and then also dispatchers were left out of training, and they needed to be included in this training process.
The new legislation requires certification and training for 911 operators and dispatchers. Lee says the bill is a start, but says more work is needed to prevent another tragedy.
There's still a lot of things that this bill doesn't have in it, and there's still a lot of important things that still need to happen. I mean, there's no oversight, number one.
Reporting in Venice, Grant Boxleitner, SNN Local News 6.
The bill is still awaiting Governor Charlie Crist's signature. State Representative Ken Roberson says that should happen in the coming days.